All right, boys. So update time. First, I just wanted to start. We're in taping stages, but if you really want to learn the taping, okay, this is the guy you want to go to. Okay, Paul Peck, Drywall Tube. Shout out, Paul, my guy. Taught me lots about taping. So yeah, and I'm still even learning. Still rather new. I guess I'm more than a year past. I get more than a year into it now, I guess, but. Let me think here. Maybe I'm in my second year of taping. I still feel like I'm learning, right? It's like an art, man. There's lots to do, and we're exploring new tools and things like that. Definitely going to get a banjo. That's something that's coming in the mail now, and that's going to be great for getting the tape on. I got the one that does like the inside corners as well, so we're gonna start with that. I was looking at bazookas; they're like $3,000. You know, I don't want to spend that much on bazookas or on anything right now, other than you know. But anyways, so yeah, here we are. We're in taping stages, and I got Lamb coming in on the weekend. He's gonna start coding. So yeah, might see Lambo at some point here, guys. But it's looking good. I just wanted to talk to you about this back wall here. It was a little crazy because like the trades on this job really did a number on us, and they did a bunch of damage everywhere. Like they had no control of the lift at all, and man, it really freaking messed us up. Like they had damaged they ran the lift into both sides of there. There was a spot over here, like they ran into that, right? There was all kinds of crazy stuff, and they also like screwed our floaters in together, like into the corner studs, and like did some weird stuff, right? But yeah, you can see this back wall here. I've plotted out everywhere you can't put screws, right? So you can't, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but yeah, no screws here, no screws there. This is a 2.5-inch wall. I don't know why they went with 2.5. It's got a lot of plumbing and electrical in it, right? So you can see what happens when you use a 2.5-inch wall for plumbing, and why you should always upgrade to 6-inch, okay? It just gives you more room. Plus, you're not worried about the screws hitting the pipes or the wires, okay? Like, I don't know if you can see, right? No screws all the way up here, all the way, no screws all the way along there and down, and no screws all the way along here, right? This is a vent, but, and then you can see, like, it's all outside the wall here. Even here, too. This is 3 and 5. And you can still see how it comes out of the wall, okay? Right, we used 3 and 5 on this, but it's still coming out of the wall, right? And then you got these PEX lines running up here and all along there, and they're literally, even these lines, these plumbers, they attached them to the insides of the stud, dudes. And so we like, it's just crazy. I'll be surprised if the drywall doesn't get wet at some point. And then, yeah, like even this here wasn't even set back properly into the wall, you know, and like it's all popping out here. You could put backing in here to screw this together, but I was like, you know what, at that point, I'm not taking the sheet off. It is what it is. Those guys can deal with it. At what point do you just give up, right? Like we literally fixed so much stuff. It took me almost a whole day to drywall this back wall. Like it was crazy, man. But yeah, where are we at? Okay, so all we have to do is tape the office back here. We're not going to do the T-bar grid here until after, so we will end up coming back to finish the grid. This is where the walk-in cooler goes. There's 3 thermostats in this place, eh? Like there's one thermostat there. I just don't understand it. There's 3, and there's 2 here, sorry. So it's crazy, eh? Like I just can't believe how many there are, and they can't even go on this side of the wall because that's where the fridge goes, right? But yeah, and then so the bulkhead here is going to look great. We're going to come in 6 inches, so it'll be a 6-inch reveal. Where the T-bar will be, right? So I just put a 1-foot strip there. And since we had 10-foot sheets of drywall and 10-foot studs or whatever, I just started with a 1-foot strip along the bottom here and put the sheets on top. Most of this is tile. So this whole background is tile, so I don't have to tape it. All we have to do is tape here, right? So it's just this one little bit here I got the tape, but that's no big deal. But yeah, my goal today is to get all the tape and corner on and then have lamb coated over the weekend, and then we'll come finish sanding and do touch-ups on Monday. But here, this is where we're at, dudes. So another thing too, another lesson learned here is you see this, we have about maybe 50 sheets of drywall left over, okay? There's those 10s and these 12s. So what happened here is at the beginning of the job, when we first quote a job, I will give the guy a takeoff for materials, and that's just based off of the drawing or what I think, okay? And when I gave him the number even for this job, he asked if we could come down $500 and we have a deal, right? So we did, and that automatically tells me that I overestimated on something. So it's obviously it was the drywall. Because he went and ordered the drywall based off of the quote, right? So this would have been something like, he'll put my original quote into the client and then with a percentage tacked on, right? So this is too bad because this is eating into his profit, but we'll take it to another job and use it still. But that's not the point, right? On this job, this would eat into his profit, right? Because what you do is after you've done the framing then you do your board count, okay? Always try to do it that way, like do the framing and then count your board on site. That is the best and really only way to do it properly. Get your steel. Steel is easy to estimate, okay? That is the simplest thing to estimate. Drywall, you can make mistakes. Taping is pretty easy. You just got to make sure you have enough corner in like plastic, right? But drywall you can make mistakes with drywall. But yeah, it's always best to do it on-site counting of the walls themselves. And yeah, so we have this area is all exposed and bulkhead built to close off that back area. So that big duct that's in there is hidden now. Yeah, Moret on the stilts again. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Like, look. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, check out this light he picked up at Costco, guys. It's got a battery power and plugged in. You can plug it in, and you can move it up and down. It's telescopic, and it's got different brightnesses. Oh, and it's got a daylight too. It's got daylight and tungsten. Or no, that's tungsten, and this is LED. That's what it is. It's like a tungsten replica. And I think you can change it like higher and lower too, right?
Yeah, just because it's on the power right now.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
If you go in batteries mode.
Gotcha.
Then you can do your multi. This,
yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Neat.
brighter,
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, there's two buttons. Okay.
up, down.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great light. And yeah, you can raise the height as well. Here, I can plug that in for you here.
That's fine. You can stay.
Oh, yeah, I'll plug it in right after. But yeah, cool, man. And we have, this is the other bathroom as well. In the bathrooms, it's, there's tile up 4 feet, and then there's like a foot, this wood paneling, and then it's taped, so we only have to tape above 5 feet in here, including the ceiling, right? But, and then there's these pony walls as well. They're getting millwork, so we don't have to tape them. But there's two things, right? This was these are for 6-inch walls, so these won't fit in the 3 and 5. But then we got these funky things. I don't know what they are, where they came from. I've never seen them before, but these are the stiffeners that will be going in. Right, so they're not welded either.
No.
But this should be fine.
And that's what I got.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, look. Hey, OG, what's up, buddy?
That's what I got to pass them down instead of the pinballs.
Yeah, the tack-ons. So yeah, we're gonna use, what size is that? The 1/4 inch? or 5/16 tack-ons right there. Yeah, that's good stuff. That'll work. Yeah.
Like 3-4 pieces on each of those braces.
Yeah, buddy, that's a good idea.
It'll
Yeah.
make it work.
Oh yeah, for sure. How's OG Scotty doing, bro? But anyways, it doesn't matter. If it bends that way, I guess, because we're like the only problem is you got to find somewhere where there's no like shots, right? But I wonder. Oh, look, it fits in the inside, which is good. So yeah, you drill them down, and the strength is for this way, not for this way anyway. It's for this way, like boom, boom. So yeah, that's great actually. Those are kind of neat. So yeah, trying to find a spot without shots, right? But yeah, we'll just drill a hole. We'll drill holes, and then we'll drill the tack-ons in. We'll drill a hole for the tack-on, and then they just you just